Play that one song after this go off tomorrow by the one. Then I want you to flip to My Angel by Aziz, okay? Thank you, love. See how easy that is? It's a flow. Just snap it back at me for whatever reason you're snapping for. Because at that moment that something bothers you and then all of a sudden you snapping it on me. I'm a Leo. I ain't gonna snap it back unless I want to. I may clown you, just joke on you for a minute, soften you up, you know. Make your heart tender. Laughter is medicine to the soul. So what do? I flip word on you real quick. Like with Rob tonight. Thought he did something when he bodied me. I gave up though. I just gave up the ghost, man. You know what I'm saying? I put my hands, I locked it into my front and my stomach and let him get home and squeeze my back. I need a good stretch, man. Me and the boys is out there training on the tight sheet all day. I just needed somebody to stretch me out.
Was he drinking when you showed up?
I don't even know. He was there when I got there. So he was there when I got there, and I just, I just came from a nephew. We just laid down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 songs in like about an hour, less than an hour.
Yeah.
And so he got tired. I wore him out, and we was going. So we really, he put me on 6 tracks on his independent release. So now, of course, I'm gonna get some features on my nephew Knowledge P. Gutter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so Knowledge P. Gutter, and I got a nephew, Gutter P. Knowledge. Not a P. Gutter, and no, his name is Gutter P. Ghost.
Oh,
Gutter P. Ghost and Knowledge P. Gutter for the SOB side of my Delta Bus division. They got their own independent label under Live the Bless umbrella. So
yeah.
Delta Bless, L-I-V-E, number 2, Bless, all one word. B-L-E-S-S, L-I-V-E 2, B-L-E-S-S. Christ Nation, Christ Kingdom, Dino Jones, founder and president, April 9, 2011, out of Texas.
Yeah.
So we established that on a good date. I didn't really know, I just felt it, I moved. I didn't really know all that dates, number stuff at that time. I wasn't really paying attention. I was like, I knew I had to move on that date to establish 9-4. That's 11-11.
Yeah.
So that's 4 again to the 2 day of the year. That's 6 to the 2 to the 8 to the 1. Right? Already we had 9. Completion. And we know that action on that day released the power of 9 to my life path 9 and to my life path 6. Which brought me a 3 to the middle to balance out the 3, 6, 9. The 6, 9 is always struggle between yin and the yang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether I go yin, whether I go yang, I pick every situation and I allow my intuition to guide. So if you want to pull a gun in my head, not the temple, but to the middle of the third eye, I'm going to just really look you in your eyes and we're going to be close. So I got a lot of options on the top sheet, the water, the Time Master card. These are cards from the angels.
Yeah.
I flip either a Time Master. I have access to that card, or I card them with the Ninja card, or I card them with the Water card, or I card them, what's the other card I picked up? Angel card. There we go. The angel, dancing with the angels, walking with the wind, Time Master, Ninja Master, Tai Chi, Kujong, and that's on the deal. And we have those. And we have those. And that's somebody, you thought that's some that sound cool. And that Ethiopian. All up to Sierra Leone, Egypt, Kush, Sudan, today South Sudan as well as North. But we are south. We came in from the east. We came in from the east, the way of the sun, towards the setting of the sun, west direction, coming in from the east, coming into Africa, on the east side of Africa, from us coming from the east up that east side of Africa. We established first, right there in we're gonna let the commercials play until the music comes right. There we go. And then we flipped Scorpion Kings down into North Sudan, down near the crossing of the White and Blue Nile. Down there, have a lot of good things on the left side, and then the west side of that, you have water, a body of water that runs up through north, because all that water runs north. The Nile, all that Nile runs north, even when they dammed off and redirected some of that water from the White and the Blue Nile together, blending into the eastern part up into the northern part, because it runs north, the Nile, the Blue Nile and the White Nile. And then they run north up into Egypt, 100 kilometers south of South Sudan, down in the southern tip, near that border, over up into the east of the border and going east into the other countries. So we established Scorpion King there, and then we went up, and you can look this up, National Enquirer. Not National Enquirer, National Geographic. National Geographic did a story some years ago on the Black Tut, or the Black Pharaoh, or the Black King, or whatever. And so from that, I was able to research back and up the transition up into Tanzania, or whatever it's called in Africa, Tanzania or Tanzania. So we got the water running from, and that gave them the money they needed with the water to build a railroad that runs all over Africa, which is a good train ride if you ever get a chance. I was in Djibouti, which is sort of that eastern area, more moving northwest from Sudan. That's my point, because my great grandmother is Sudanese from Sudan. Born in the late 1800s into the early 1900s. Back during that era, she moved as a baby from Sudan, Africa, down I think to Louisiana, Mississippi area for whatever time she was there. She had 5 kids. Somehow they end up in Detroit. Brothers Jesse, great uncle Jesse Jones, went to Detroit and got on with the General Motors movement of the vehicles, and had a general manager position there. His brother, Robert Lee Jones, R.L. Jones' son, established transportation pipes for all the Midwest, to the West Coast, to the East Coast, down to Miami, up through New Orleans, Mississippi, all that southern area, Alabama. So he had a pipeline of railways, trains. I think he was using aircraft as well early on, before FedEx really kind of caught on, and UPS and all them were using the transportation via airlines. And my mom worked at the airport. She's an executive manager out there at the airport. My dad was, an officer, a chief, and Dwight, Eugene Jones Sr., and he was a chief for the police department in Wayne Minor area of Kansas City, north side of Kansas City. So they had a nice little chunk of property to secure down to the bottoms, what we call the bottoms of Kansas City, Missouri. The bottoms, that's where the market is, like the fresh market is every day there, big on Saturday, Sunday. Every weekend they sell clothes, they sell jewelry, they sell, anything you can think of, they sell. Clothes, especially, and fruit and vegetables is the main primary, because that gives the farmers a chance, the farmers market, to come and to set up. They've been doing that since before I was born. So you have that, and then they covered that area, the market, down into what the bottoms, what they call Gwinnett, which was some projects, it's still there, a housing project area that they secured, and it's way so they covered about a 10-12 mile radius that kind of looped in the circle, half circle, from Wayne Minor, Charles Parker Square, Charlie Parker Square and Wayne Minor and Shoto, which is right all there in this same city block, down on the past the 12th Prospect and to Paseo and the Kansas City area of downtown, the kind of the outskirts of that. Can I hold for a minute, just till you get mine, please?
Can you what?
Can I hold that till I can get mine, please?
This one.
Just for
your
music.
phone.
I don't need it for my phone. I need music. That's what we've been doing. I'll bring it down, please. I will bring it down. I just don't have my phone. My second one for the music.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, love. I promise I'll pay it back for you. Whatever you need, just tell me. I will make it up to you in every form that you require, that you need. I already told you I'll take care of your bills for this month, as well as take care of the Delilah's for the month. My word still that on that. I don't care what her dude that's not her dude trying to act as this niggas trying to body somebody that ain't got no damn skills. He ain't got no seat. I'm military too.
Okay, so just
okay.
just keep it on the video.
Yeah, I got the video right
or else it will close
if
out.
If you're tired of starting every year off with the same weight loss and beauty goals, today is your lucky day.
So it'll stay on, right?
Super Youth is 50%
yeah, it's on now.
It's linked to my video or something? If the video stops, this will stop? If my video on here stops, the music will stop.
No.
What's gonna make it stop if I don't do what?
If you don't let it keep playing videos.
Okay, then so it'll keep playing, and then when I'm ready to change it, change and I keep
so
playing.
You should be good.
I'll be good, right? So if I'm not, I'm already to come get you for a few, just to fix it, I'll bring it to you.
Okay.
Okay? All right, thank you. I appreciate all the cooperation. It's really, really helpful when they don't debate every little detail on every little thing. My God, that shit right there. So the speaker that you can have, this one.
Okay.
All right, once we get that back to you, I get my phone. You can have that one, the one I gave to you.
Okay.
Now I got nephew, nephew knowledge. You got her. The SOB, you got that on a nice little tray, nice sweet. And so I just need comfort. You see that? You see my great need for just that cooperation?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? I know sometimes you don't want to, but trust me, I know that you are making little small sacrifices that mean a lot to me, for me. So trust that you'll always be blessed for me, for what you blessing me for.
Yeah, because
that's how I do.
Never leave my phone with me.
I know, love. I know. Just like I never get nobody no cigarettes, and I'll never get nobody.
And you only give me cigarettes.
I'm saying, other than cigarettes, what's the other thing I don't do for nobody now that you do?
Smoke weed.
Yeah, you smoke.
Come up in your room.
Go into my room, hang, and be in my space. And I'm an introvert, super introvert.
You trust me to be in here alone?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, at the least, if I'm begging you with a pleading heart, with a pleading heart, you know what I'm saying? Please, baby, please, let me use just till I can, just till I can. Can you hold me? Just till I can move forward with what I got coming in. I promise you I got it coming in, and you know that. Can I hold yours to help me out for just this minute? I just need a day or two.
Yeah.
Can you hold me for a day or two? But for this, it'll be coming back what time? 10 in the morning to what?
No, I'll be gone until 3:30.
Okay, so guess what? I'm gonna write down my code on my phone, and that one has a code for it. It don't need one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you that 96 12 26. 96, 19 for the year, 12 for the month, 26 for the day.
Okay.
The reason I have that's my sister's birthday and my marriage anniversary, which was 24 years last December 26, 2020. So that was my 24th year anniversary of my marriage with Kelly Nicole Jones, who was born March 6, 69. Just a few months before me, July 28, 69.
So 96, 12, 24.
26.
26, okay.
The day is my sister's birthday and my marriage anniversary, which I've said pretty much a lot.
Okay.
96 years of the 12th month of the 26th day. Okay?
Yeah.
My marriage day, as well as my sister's birthday. So I celebrate both through using that passcode.
Okay.
That was my way of celebrating my marriage and celebrating my sister's birthday by consistently reminding myself the 26th of July, Shay Jones' birthday, my sister. And 26th of July. That's the day after Christmas. That's my marriage anniversary, and it's the day before my brother's death. So am I ever gonna forget 96/12/26? Huh? No, never. But that's not the. I use 1030 for code. 1030. I'm down 1030, 320, 420. I use a combination of different threes and fours, you know, or sixes. So nobody can ever guess. I have a meaning for each of my codes. I don't just throw no numbers in there. Every code I put in means something. I switch it up constantly so nobody can ever try to get into the man of God. That'd be me, the man of God, representing the God of the man. As he put in my hand, I'm putting in the hand of man to continue on the blessing that he says feed his people. Feed my sheep. Take care of the meek, because the meek shall inherit the earth. He promised that. So I'm saying, shit, I got all this property. I got down there, you know, 1 to 2.5 million in assets and worth. And I'm like, damn, on March the 8th, that's 3/8, that's an 11. That's a star portal.
That's when my mom died.
That's when your mom died. That was March 11, 2015. Okay, that's 6 years ago. That's 7 years ago. 2015 to 2021 is 6 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 6 years ago, I left. I told her on March 8th, it was 3/8. That's 11, that's a 2 to the 2. No, yeah, 2 to the 2. That's 4, 4 for the 1. It's 5, 5 to the 5. It's a 10. Damn, I was on point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was on point because what that do? That put me on that path of a 10, which is the holy number. The holy number is 10, the tie. So you know you good if you land on the 10. You good if you land on the 5 or 8. You just, from a 5, you 3 up to an 8. From an 8, you 2 up to a 10. From a 10, you get multiple. If you just drop 10 on me, I'm going to multiply that by 10. You know what I'm saying? So when I come back, I'm going to multiply that by 10, what you put in my hand. So when I come back, I'm going to flip you 100. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but you going to flip with that 100, flip me back 200. So 10 to the 100. Then at the end of the day, after I've measured you up and put you to work, you're going to flip me back 200 from the 10. See how it works? That's how you multiply, and the windows of heaven are given to you. That's why debt, he said, don't have debt. Don't owe no man nothing. No debts. Why? No soul contracts, no contracts on paper, no John Hancock. If I can't agree with my hand and my word, then we don't do business. Period. I don't care who you is. You can be the biggest taco eater in the world, but your taco eating skills is not going to be enough to talk on my ass to Taco Tuesday, to taco down with you, to tackle the issues at hand, to kind of grind down and be taco partners on the Taco Bell tip when Taco Bell ain't good. I like Gilberto's. Gilberto's. They changed their name. This is Gilberto's, right? The sign is, I got a picture. The sign says Gilbertolitos. Gilbertolitos now. Gilbertolitos. I'm like, what the hell is Gilbertolitos? It's Gilberto's. Gilberto's. Like the Gilberto's. The Gilberto's. What? The Gilberto's need to tweet. So I'm saying, Mandela effect again? I thought we was done with the Mandela effect. We got shit changes still. What the fuck going on? Motherfuckers all confused. They hiding out, the monkeys and the cavemen, the cave woman, hiding out because the light is too bright for them. They hide out in their house under this coronavirus deception. Because the crown is corona, is defined as in the revelations of the apocalyptic 4 horsemen, the 4 angels that came upon the earth. The first brought the crown and dropped it on the earth. That's corona. Then the second came and dropped what he dropped. And then famine and pestilence, corona, pestilence is diseases, famine is, food shortages, and a third of the population died. We've done that, so the third goes what they do, and he also takes a third of the population. So this shit ain't over. We got before the Lord comes, we got 2 years, 3 months. Don't know the date, but we got 2 years, 3 months. I know the around about time based off the signs that Jesus said to watch the signs, pay attention to the signs, like Prince had the song Signs of the Time, to reverberate or to amplify the frequency of the urgency that you must pay attention to the signs of the time. They're gonna be quick. They all around you. People still getting the coronavirus shot. Why would you get a shot around the possibility of the what they call it, the mark of the beast? Why would you, if 666 happened on June 15, 2015, the assassin ILM-15, which they call the supernova of the collision of the two supernovas that created the most power this universe had ever seen in the history of humanity. And then that's 666, that's June, 6 month, 15th day, 156, the 15th year, 156, that's 666. And look that up, Google it up, it's out there. Information is there available to let you know the truth. They looking for everything. In the bureau, they trying to act like that shit done faded. Planet X, you know? Act like that done faded. No, nigga, that shit's still twirling around. Y'all don't know if it's gonna hit us or not. Y'all just swinging. It's swinging. It's swinging out wide. The gravity of that planet is 100 times the mass of Jupiter. You know what I'm saying? 100 times the mass of Jupiter, swinging on the outside, swinging and swinging. And they don't know what to do. The spookies are scared. They know their time is drawing near. So they trying, like the Bible says, the devil knows his time is near. It's drawing near. And he's acting a fool because of it, doing everything he can to survive and to grab all the dummies they can, to pull them into their world of the New World Order, which was established under Bruce Center when I was stationed in Europe, in charge of the European continent, the whole European continent, for logistics. So I make it clear, I'm chilling out. I'm always here at work as a loon. Dude, it didn't seem fair. Why are they keeping me as an E3 new under 2 years, under 24 months? You know, they put me in charge of shit that I got like 3 months of training. And didn't get all the training in the office, only got a few. Yeah, training is different. Do here for maintenance. I would break the colonel, 06, as an E3. You know, and it just became what it became. You know, it became what it became. So I just always found myself in confusion on why I'm leading. And I'm the youngest, and I'm the least in rank. I'm always leading the Tiger team. We got majors and chiefs and captains and all kind of experienced, you know, senior NCOs of the upper echelon, 8s and 9s. Again, I made 8 and 9, turned down 8, would have got a red line anyway, based off the bullshit. And we hopefully gonna reinvestigate, open back up and look back into it, because that chick, that bitch, that nigga bitch, know she lied. And so she got to pay, the piper, the Christ, the God, that she don't know, she ain't sure of. What I did scared her, and she thought it was too spooky, and she was turned on by it, because she was curious, and she wanted to explore it, and she felt some guilt. And she turned her brother in and cried sexual harassment. But that wasn't no second, it was two grown people off duty. She an E6 NCO, seasoned East NCO, very promotable for E7. Maybe her senior NCO like me, and apparently wouldn't have been no problem as a senior NCO, but she made it after that. So what deal did she make? She set me up. It took her forever to make 7. But somehow after she set me up, she made 7 that same year or the next year after. 2012. 2012, 2013. She know her name. She's stationed in Oklahoma. Little bitch. Bet she won't face me now. If you would, call me. My number's always on the video on YouTube. Call me. You want to make it straight with me? Call me. Sergeant Jones, Deno, D-E-E-N-O to the O to the O to the O. You know what I'm saying? Dwight Eugene Jones II. If you paperwork me down on the legal, But as I fly, everybody knows the Dino, D-E-E-N-O, all over the Air Force. Know about me. It ain't hot, man. Trigger word. Get me in and get me out. Get me in, get me out. They was wondering why I'm always leaving on deployments, man. Get me in, get what I do. I said, y'all come get down, shit, do I go to dine? I tell you, dine, sit up there, some of the Yamaka, yes, and I speak too many languages. And they need me in too many places. They know that they didn't want nobody to know that the Air Force was there. But I was there. Shit, well, I'm here. Why am I here? And I'm a logistics person, investigator, investigating something in this country. I'm a logistics person. We ain't supposed to be here. Well, some type of special something that I call in when y'all need somebody to come in. Man, I got old after a while. So I'm saying, man, do a motherfucker right. I took care of you. Y'all had me in Nellis in the inventory as the auditors for all of the logistics stuff at Nellis. Then in Europe, y'all had me in charge. Y'all took the 5 and the 4 and the incoming 5 and left an E3 by himself. Handling motherfucking missiles and shit. Transfer the logistics of missiles back to the locations in the states or the locations where the foreign sales were going. Really? E3. Under 24. Fuck, man. Had me working with the Army, going out, deploying and shit with the Army. Post air support and shit. Tactical air, air control party and fact PE and shit. Forward air control party. Had me with them 75, tipsy 75s down in Kuwait, front line. Keeping planes coming in, dropping bombs. Out of Europe. Out of, I forget the name of the unit. 631st TCF. There we go. 631st TCF. Tactical Control Flight. Alright? With the Army, 3rd Infantry Division out of Würzburg, Leitenberg, Germany. Anybody that was there during that time, holler at me. I got some questions about what you remember during that time. And why I was always with y'all. I'm an airman, I'm a logistics person with the Army. Made no damn sense to me. But it was. Playing way with the UAV unit at Nellis, Creek Air Force Base from 2007 to 2009. Met Terrence Howard when he was doing research for this film Iron Man. Well, I think it was 1 or 2, I can't remember which one. Whichever one came out after 07, 08, somewhere in there before 09. He did that. He's in that movie before my man Don Cheadle. He took over that Lieutenant Colonel Air Force role in Iron Man. So it had to be 1 for Terrence Howard and 2 and 3 for my man Don Cheadle, because he ended up becoming the other Iron Man and the black Iron Man, the African American one. Black Afro-American one, Black Panther, whatever you want to say, man. Negro, colored, whatever, man. I get called all that shit in Minnesota. Colored. I ain't never heard that. I'm like, what is a colored bird? The colored man. The color one. What the hell is a colored man? Rainbow man? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers is whatever. Nigga you this, nigga that, nigger. Here in St. Cloud, Minnesota, man. You never imagine. Motherfuckers way up north. You fucking prejudiced as they are. Most prejudiced place in America. St. Cloud, Minnesota. And you need to bring we too close to George Floyd. We marched here for the George Floyd here. We had about 150, 200 people on the corner of 9th and Division. And we marched up to the police station. And them jokers started throwing rocks. I was right there. I spaced myself at a safe distance. I got to smell the tear gas. They came right out, they came right out, set up about 50 on the crowd, about 150. And they set up. In about 3 minutes, they was gassing. They ain't giving no time. Them dudes wasn't doing nothing but, tossing a couple of rocks. They weren't hurting nobody. They ain't wrestling. They came quick with that gas, so. Yeah, just like the white racists would do. know.